What's up everyone? Pobs here with Pobs Reviews. So today's video, I'm doing another Reddit haul. I picked up a couple of fragrances, but today I'll just go ahead and cover one. So yeah, let's get right to it. All right guys, so like I had told you all, I did another Reddit haul, and like I always say, I like doing these kind of things or purchasing from Reddit because some of these fragrances, they're just test sprays that people do, or they just don't like them, or they got them, didn't even use them, forgot they were there, and they just sell them to you. So some of them I've gone full presentations. Some of them I've even gone to where the atomizer still hasn't been triggered. So yeah, I like doing this one because it's cost effective. I think I paid about maybe $60 with shipping. With a new vendor, I had never purchased anything from that one person. But again, if you do decide to do any kind of business through Reddit, always look at the credentials, the account age. If on any of the Reddit groups that you're going through, they always post people who are trying to scam and all that. So be aware, because then again, you are going through Reddit. So take that with a grain of salt. But enough of that. Let's get to the first fragrance out of 3. So let's check it out. I really don't know if these are going to be full presentation. I don't remember if we discussed that, but I'm pretty sure they're not. The box is too small for them to be any kind of full presentation. But nonetheless, let's get to the first one. Oh yes. Okay, so this is one that I've been seeing some reviews, and they all kind of coincide with the same thing, that it is a fresher take on the original, which is again a dupe, an inspiration. And the scent that I'm talking about, and I'm gonna go ahead and review, first reaction also, is going to be Odyssey Mandarin Sky Elixir. So you can see there's like a little scuff on the belt. The vendor did say that he used this maybe a couple of times and just didn't like the profile, the scent of it. So let's go ahead and see how this smells. Okay, cool. So right off, it does remind me of the original Mandarin Sky, but this one seems to be fresher. It's not as syrupy and sweet. It's not as how can I even just try and describe it? It's not as warm, gourmandy. This one seems to be a little bit more citrusy, almost a freshie, almost going for a blue, rather than it being a darker gourmandy scent. It's really nice. It's really nice, and the way it's projecting out of off of my skin, it's really nice. But let me go ahead and look at the notes real quick and see what we got. Okay, so okay, so it is inspired by a JPG fragrance, which obviously the previous one was also inspired by it. But this one, the main accords are citrus, vanilla, sweet caramel, warm, spicy, aromatic, amber, balsamic, fresh, spicy, and lavender. You get the citrus, and you do get a little bit of that sweet vanilla, but the warm, spicy is a lot more toned down than from what I remember the original one is. Rating, 470 people love it, 187 like it. When to wear: winter is dominant, with spring coming in second, summer coming in third. So this is basically kind of like the other one, a fall, winter, early spring fragrance for both day and night around those seasons. Summer, I think you could pull this one off a little bit more than the actual Mandarin Sky, only because I do feel it's a lot less gourmandy and warm. This one is a little bit more fresh, a little bit more, like I said, citrusy. What are people saying are the pros and cons? Pros: exceptional 8 to 10 hours longevity, perfect for dates and evening occasions, yeah, and great for social and nightlife settings. Okay, the cons: potentially cloying if oversprayed, just like the previous one. Too sweet for high heat summer. Completely agree with that. Although, if you're in an office or somewhere where there's a controlled AC, I think you could pull this off. Just don't go too crazy with the sprays. And redundant if owning the original Mandarin Sky. I would like to say that, but again, let me reiterate, to my nose, this one is less sweet than the original is. This one seems to be a little bit more citrusy, less dominant with the amber, if the other one has it, with the gourmand. This one is a little bit sweeter and softer, but citrusy. Top notes are mandarin, orange, lavender, cardamom, black pepper. You still get that little spiciness of the pepper. Middle notes are caramel, tonka bean, patchouli, and incense. That's what gives you that sweetness. And vanilla and vetiver are what it dries down to, basically. And that's what you get, the vanilla with the vetiver just coming in, but it's mainly more vanilla. What else are they saying? Okay, performance, longevity, long lasting to moderate, sillage, moderate to strong, which you're not going to have an issue with this. The gender, leaning more male than unisex. The price value, good to great value. And this reminds me of Odyssey Mandarin Sky, Scandal Pour Home by JPG, and just basically the whole line of JPG. But yeah, overall, my thoughts on this: is it redundant to the original? Yes, it is. If you focus on the sweetness, on the gourmandy side of it, on that warmth that it gives you. Is it different? To me, personally, I picked it up right away. Yes, it is. It's a lot less warm. It's a lot less sweet, but only due to that citrus that they went ahead and added. Now, will I wear this in the heat? If I'm outside, no. This is not one of those. Will I wear it in the fall, early spring, winter? Definitely. Will I wear this during the summer in the office? Yes, I could comfortably wear this one more than I think I could wear the OG, which is the original, just Odyssey Mandarin. Only because to me, I feel it would be less offensive, and that citrus that's added, or the predominance of it, makes it a little bit more suitable to wear in a controlled environment, and a lot less cloying to the nose. It's not going to suffocate people with it. If I'm going to give it a rating, I would give this, on a 1 to 5, a 3.5, a solid 3.5. And that's considering the other one. I would give it, the original Odyssey Mandarin Sky, I would also give it a 3.5, 3.75. But this one, solid 3.5. Again, I know the projection and the longevity and the sillage of this thing is going to be insane, just like the original. But overall, I really like it. Is there a difference? Yes. To some people, will it be enough to buy it? Probably not. But I wouldn't count it out. Get your nose on it. I automatically noticed it. It was a lot smoother. It was a lot fresher than the other one. But again, that was Odyssey Mandarin Elixir. And I'll check you guys on the next one. Later.